One of the things I learned about you, you had never tried stand-up comedy till you were 42 years old when you got on the Chappelle Show.
Yeah.
That's got to be nuts, because you know when you first go out, you kind of suck. I mean, you're not what you are now.
My whole thing was the objective was not to be good. The objective was just to do it, to break the glass, to go do it, and see what it felt like.
So you didn't set your sights high. You just said, "Let me."
No,
just
I didn't.
try.
Man. As a matter of fact, I wasn't even trying to make people laugh. It was like, just go up there and see if you can be in front of an audience and
not totally choke and piss your pants.
Yeah, and express yourself, and then get off the stage before anybody fires around at you.
So when you first got up on the stage, how long was your set, so to speak?
Okay, it was at the Laugh Factory. I was supposed to do 7 minutes, but I got up there and I started having fun. I stayed up for 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
And
first time.
Did you prepare for it, or you just went up?
No. The only preparation was I'm not gonna let anyone embarrass me. That was in my brain. I'll do anything to stop another person tonight from embarrassing me.
What do you mean? If somebody heckles?
I would have.
You would have beat the shit out of them.
Yeah.
But that's not cool.
That's not cool. And you know,
comedians got to learn.
When I first started doing comedy, that became my way of handling a heckler.
Right.
You beat him up?
No, I would tell him, like, this is what's getting ready to happen. If you say one more word, now look at my eyes and understand it. I don't have nothing to lose, man. I'm gonna come over there and it's gonna be real bad. Man.
You know what's funny about
it's gonna
that?
Be real Robert De Niro.
There's a guy I know. His name is Ron Zimmerman. He ended up becoming a comedy writer and a film writer and all this stuff. He wrote for TV shows, but he started out as a stand-up comic. And when I first saw him play Garvin's in Washington D.C., he got into a fist fight with the audience.
Right.
It was so great.
Yeah.
That I had him on my show. I never even had a comedian on before. I said, this is the greatest stand-up. And I found that he left the business because he said he'd have to drink to do his show and everything because it was so friggin' crazy. He was interacting with the audience and fighting with them.
Yeah, and that doesn't last long. You know, the moment you beat somebody up, first of all, the club owner has you there to fill his club up so people buy alcohol and food. That's what the club is making their money off of.
That's right.
So if you fill a room up and then you empty the room out,
it ain't good for business.
He didn't make any money. He said, yo, you know what? I don't think we want you here no more. So fighting is not really what you want to be doing.
But when you're 42 years old and the additional pressure of being Eddie Murphy's brother, arguably one of the greatest stand-ups around, that's even more pressure because everyone's expecting you to go up there and be a polished comedian.
Exactly.
You know,
and especially coming off the Chappelle Show and like, oh, the Rick James sketch was so funny. Now this guy does a stand-up. It must be on the same level.
Right.
And of course, all those expectations were there. And when I look back on it and I look back on the material I was using back then and all that, I go, you really have to believe in God.
It was a miracle.
It was a miracle.
It is a miracle.